Welcome to my another video with this series part 4. I'm keep talking about authentication, but I did not talk how you can integrate authentication in your application. So today I will talk about that. There is a various of tools available. So I'm talking all of them, what is their feature, how you should integration, and what is the advantage and disadvantage. The first thing I'm talking about the Auth0 or Auth0. This is a industry standard tools you can implement in your application easily, and you can implement social login, password management authentication, single sign-on. Single sign-on is very important. Let's say you are working on enterprise level, you have at least 500 applications. So instead of integration 500 application this authentication feature, you just use single sign-on. Every application routed to the single sign-on. You will save huge amount of money, maintenance, a lot of things. Auth0 is very well-known tools you can use, and it using protocol OAuth, OpenID, and SAML, all of them. But you can easily integrate with the Python, Java, .NET, and more. But the only one thing is kind of expensive. Second tools you can implement Okta. Same thing, you can use API integration and others, and all feature it has also, and good for enterprise level. But the disadvantage about is complexity. Maybe overkill the smaller application. Third one is AWS Cognito. So AWS in cloud have more than 200 service. One of them is Cognito. It is basically using for authentication, but it is good for cloud and AWS service. Any third-party tools, it is really tough to integrations, but it is a very good tools for security authentication. Firebase authentication, you can implement your backend service. And also, you can use like federated authentication mechanism like Google, Facebook, Twitter, and yeah, easy to implement, free tier available, but limited customization compared to enterprise solution. First, password secret automation. This is another tools you can use, and the good advantage you can implement in your CI/CD pipelines, and high security, and also there is another tools called Dashlane for business. This one's also same thing you can implement. You can implement single sign-on also, API, but it has higher cost compared to others. There is another tools I'm definitely talking about KeePass. KeePass, these tools, even though you can, if you're not a computer programmer, in your personal life, nowadays we have to maintain a lot of password for bank and others. You can use in your in your personal life these tools also. It is very easy to use. It had a multi-factor authentication, security feature, everything. So this is another very interesting tools you can use in your Bitwarden. Also same things. It is easy to implement, but the disadvantage about is more technical setup you need to for these tools. Lastly, I'm talking about how you can implement in your application with your programming knowledge like .NET Framework. So .NET Framework, ASP.NET has the identity. So that's identity framework you can easily implement hashing your password, salting your password, because this is using secure algorithm. You can implement multi-factor authentication in there also. So if you don't use any other third-party tools, you can use .NET Framework and identity, easily implement your authentication in your application. Thank you all. That's all for today.